Okay, this is my video of what turned up today. As you can tell, it's the '89 Batmobile, and it's huge, absolutely huge. I showed the shipper in my previous video, the tumbler, the camo tumbler and the black tumbler comparison video. It is 4 foot long. It is absolutely massive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put plenty of cuts in this, and because it's so big, I'm not going to fumble about lifting the box up, turning it over when I'm trying to record. So what I'll do, I'll give you a long look at this at the outside of the box. I'm not going to show the back and the sides. It's the same as any other Hot Toys box. It's the usual license on the back. On either side, it just gives you the 1/6 Batmobile, what it is basically. There's the main picture, that's what's inside there. So what I'll do, I'll put a cut in here, then I'll probably flip it up on its side to show you what's inside. I know from watching Hot Toys videos, you've got to flip it up, undo a load of screws, take a load of clips out, this, that and the other. Again, I'm not going to show you all that, there's no point. Let's just get down and dirty to it and look at the actual vehicle itself. So I'll put a cut in here, I'll lift it up on its side and just show you sort of like the top view, which will obviously be the side view from this video. Okay, right, flipped it up on its side. The shadow you can see on the left hand side is my little trusty assistant Sam. So the flaps out in the box. So Sam, if you want to pull that bit of cardboard away.
Stop. Stop, Dad. Things fall
That's
out
not.
of it.
I think it's one of the things.
So start again.
No. Right. What fell out looked like the instruction manual, so we won't bother with that too much. Over there, I'll zoom in on that. That looks like the plate that goes underneath, like the ram, so you can spin it round. Again, it's usual, well packaged polystyrene. Over here we've got some more little bits there. In there, I would say, are all the little discs and the little flaps that go over where the guns go. On the right hand side, just over there, is the top bit of the ram, so that sort of sits underneath the car, if you like. And again, not going to dwell on it too much because it's polystyrene. So I'll zoom out, give you the whole look, and we'll take these bits out, and what we'll do, we'll take these bits out and we'll land all the little accessories on the table before we actually get down to the figure. Okay, what you get inside is, try and get as much as I can of this. You get these discs, which I believe go on the side. Over here are here and here are like the grappling hooks that go in the side of the car that fire out. This, I believe, is the magnet that opens up all the little panels, which it is. And this long rod that I've seen CB Collect's video on that. I don't quite understand that long rod that opens up the canopy, but never mind. There we've got the ram that goes underneath, obviously when he sort of drives into the back cave and needs to spin it around. So that sort of fires out from the bottom of the car, and it spins round. So it goes on a 360 degree. These are the two panels, I believe, that go over and cover the guns. And I can't quite make these out. I've not taken these out of the bag because I'm never going to use them, so I've left them in. They look like the two sort of blades, if you like, that shoot out the side of the car that sort of trip people up, which, to my knowledge, weren't used in the original Batman. They were used in the Batman Returns film. So, no, I won't use those. So anyway, under the next layer of polystyrene, we shall see what delights come from that. Okay, next stage is, this is over the top of the Batmobile. I'll give you a zoom in on it, you have a look at it. It's obviously the shield, or shell cover if you like. First impressions, you look at it and you think, oh my god, it's got all bubbles and it's god no, it looks horrible. It's not, it's just like a clear translucent gel coat they put over it just to protect it, so like that will peel off. I didn't panic as much as I thought I was going to panic, because like I say, I watched CB Collect's video and he said the same thing, so it was a little bit of panic for a second, and then you think, it's okay. Sam, do you want to lift that up on the see the top side of it? That's it, yeah. So there's the top side of it, like that, and it is immense. It's absolutely huge. Let's give a bit of perspective. Sam, put your hand in the middle. There you go. It's massive, but it is impressive. Whether you pull the gel coat off, I don't know. I mean, at the moment, I haven't got the room to store this until I get what I want to do sorted out. So I think the I think the vehicle will come out of the box, and that will be over the top of it, keeping the dust off it. Again, sorry about all the cuts, but I'll put another one in, and then I'll show you the next layer in the box. Okay, so I've not lifted the box up this time, but there she is. Sorry about the noise in the background. But there it is. Like I say, according to the Hot Toys video, you should open it up or flip it over, put the shield on it, and then flip it over, then undo all the screws and the bits and pieces on it. But first impressions, the paint is bang on. It's not a shiny over the top, it's like a matte. It does look fantastic. Pull that off there. Again, you've got the guns there that are covered up by the panels that I showed you earlier. So so this is more in depth a little bit later, but this is how it comes. But it does look very, very impressive. Huge, but very impressive. So again, what I'll do, I'll put another cut in here. I'll get it out of the box and put it all together and show you how it goes together, or how the magnet works and bits and pieces like that. But that is so sleek and awesome. And so I do apologise, it might turn into a bit of a long video, but hopefully those of you who are thinking about getting this or want to try and get this in the future will appreciate the detail in it. I'll do this video in stages anyway, so I'm going to show this now so it's in as much natural daylight as I can get it in when I get it out of the box in a minute, and then I'm going to leave it till later on tonight and show it in the pitch black with all the lights on, so you can see it all lit up and all the cockpit lit up. Okay, right, I'll get it out of the box. Okay, just very quickly, what I'll do, I'll show you on its side, as it's out of the box. Like I was saying earlier, you get these little clips which you just ping off, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 9 of these clips, and just little Phillips screws you have to undo to get it off of there. But it's a fairly simple job. Phillips screwdriver, and you just ping them off. If you don't open the box upside down, I would advise this is definitely a two-man job. So you one there, all the way through. You've got the last two at the back there. Sorry for sounding a bit boring in this video, but I'm quite in awe of this thing. It's just amazing. So right, I'll get the clips off, get the screws out, and then show you the vehicle. Right, there it is. Looks awesome. Show you close up from front to back, and I'll go through the bits and bobs on it. Front wheel there, with the panels there. Looks amazing. Absolutely, I've got it on the ram at the moment, like that, because I've got it on top of a turntable. So I'll just show you like that. Instead of me going around it, what I'll do is I'll zoom in and then leave it on the ram and put it on the turntable before let it spin and show you all the bits and bobs of it. It is awesome. What I'll do after I've done that, I'll drop it down. I'm going to take some footage when it's dark tonight, just to show you all the lights and stuff like that. But what I'll do is I'll pause it there for a sec, and then I'll put it on spin, and then you can just see it all the way around. Right, so I'll just put it on rotate now, so you can see all the way around it. I'll zoom in. I'll let it spin a couple of times, and then I'll zoom in so you can have a close look at it. See all the different angles. It's absolutely fucking, sorry, pardon my French, it's absolutely fantastic. So I will pose it up with the 89 Batman figure. I don't think that turntable is meant to take this weight, but at least it gives you a nice sort of slow look all around it. That there was brilliant. So I hope the light's good enough. It is sort of getting a bit evening time. I don't know if it's about 7, half 7. Try and get that afterburner as it goes around. No, missed it. So I'll go around this in the dark anyway. But this gives you a good all-round view of it. I'll try and do this again tonight when it's dark. Like I said, the lights, you just won't get the full effect of them in the daylight. So I'll pause it here in a minute, and then I'll have the 89 Batman standing next to it. So again, give you a bit more of a perspective of how big this thing is. Loving it. Seb, if you're watching, I hope you haven't done anything naughty yet. Right, okay, there we go. Man himself. Standing by that awesome vehicle. It does look cool. Get right in on Batman there. Looking mean and moody. I've got to say, I've not done a review on this figure, but I know he's not the easiest to pose, but facial likeness wise, you know, that angle there. Next to that beast. Absolutely awesome. Cape blowing a little bit there in the wind. I know this this vehicle's had criticism because of the size of it, but now when you look at it, oh, he's fallen over. Sorry, he's in awe of it as well. So I'll say I'll put a cut in there, and then what I'll do some like freehand shots and just show you the bits and bobs that open up and such like, and where you put the batteries and stuff, and then I'll end it up when it's dark with the lights on. Okay, well, light's fading a little bit, but I'll show you all these little bits. So you got your magnet, which hopefully you pop on there like that. This works both sides. You got like the Gatling guns that come out like that. Do they move left and right? They do slightly move left and right like that. And they click back down, and then you just pop the panel back in like so, and the magnet holds it in. I'm not showing the interior yet, so I'll show you that. This feels quite leathery. It's almost a leather feel to it. There's like a mesh there on the headrest. You've got all switches, gauges, blah blah blah. That there is a hole for that little metal rod, and I don't understand that metal rod at all. I really don't understand it, because obviously look, the canopy shuts up like that. You lift the front and pull it back down, and that is it. On the sides you have the little panel like that, which somehow, yes, you pull it out like that, and you've got all the discs which have come off because I've been moving this figure in this vehicle around quite a bit, that sort of sitting there like that. Don't understand the discs, I don't remember seeing them in the film. Here you got the panel. It's a bit delicate to put there. Magnets ain't brilliant, but that's where the that's where these go, the little bars that I said I would never use, like the trip things. So I won't ever use them, it will never be displayed, so I'm just going to leave them in the bag. I'll try and show you the interior as best I can like that, because that looks awesome. And these will move, or the assume they're gears or throttle things, but you can get right in there like that. I'll show you all that. Like I said to you, I'm going to pause this in a minute because the light's fading, and what I'm going to do is hopefully show this in complete darkness with the lights on. Move around the back like that. There's my clicky knees, by the way, so it is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. It really is. Personally, I think it's worth the money. Look at those wheels, look. Do they move in the middle? I'm not sure, I've not tried them. No, they don't move. You have to just move the tyre, and sorry, you can move the whole wheel and the tyre. Fuel gauge is all open. The fuel filler's all open. Somehow they do open. So that's where the little grapple hooks go. They sort of pull out like that, and you've got a little flip up and flip down bit. You didn't want those in. Put that in. These will open out. All the little fins open out on it. Just bear with me a second, I'll just open them up and show you that. Oh. And there you go, so they will open out like that. And that just pops in. Inside that little hole, just about there. This is so difficult to do when I'm trying to look at the camera. Normally old Pete don't have any trouble finding a hole, but you know. And there it is in there. Right. Again, I'll probably just keep that as an accessory, flip that up like that, and leave as. Okay, what I'm going to do is leave it here because actually, if I show you around the front, looks menacing. Get right in that turbine like that. Look. It doesn't spin, I don't think. Oh, it does. Actually, it does. It does spin around. Right, okay. I'm going to pause it and then leave it till it's dark and then light it up and show you it all lit up. Okay, and there it is with the lights off. With the night headlights on. What I'll do is I'll rotate it around a little bit, or maybe put it on the rotate so you can see the tail lights. What's the cockpit a little bit better? You see in there a little bit better now. I'll put it back on spin again and then move it around from here. So you can see the lights lit up. So it's fairly dark at the moment, we've got the outside light on. Left the canopy open. So the lights there in the afterburner at the back. So I've chosen different light so dispel the myths that this isn't as good as everyone says it is. Again, that's not the RAM underneath, it's just literally sitting on a turntable. Really nice. Again, you get the afterburner there. Such an amazing piece, it really is. I think I'll let it just turn one more time and then take a last bit of footage. So you're looking right down the throat of it with the lights on. Now the leathery canopy. Canopy just shuts that straight up like that. And there it is in all its glory, look. Looks menacing. I would personally say it's the best Batman vehicle they've done so far. Beats the Tumbler's hands down. Not because it's bigger, it's in scale, same as the other two. Or the other three rather, including the Batpod. But it just looks evil. It looks menacing. That is the Bat. Okay, well, what I'll do, I'll sign out from here. And thank you all in advance for watching. Any new subscribers, thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you on my next video. Thanks a lot.